So you know,
So
we're,
how did
we're
you guys get together?
what, myself and Wya?
Yeah.
Well, for a period of years after Wya was working with the Wailers, he left the Wailers. He worked. How long did you work with the Wailers after Bob passed away?
Oh, we're on for a good while.
How many years
From
would you say?
from nine, not so much, but it's getting used to it. About 15 years or something.
So yes, he was working with the Wailers. After Bob Marley died, he carried on working with the Wailers. They continued to tour, but obviously there was fragmentation, you know, and
When 2000 came in, then I began to feel like there was some contradictions coming from elsewhere, from Europe and stuff like that. You know, I mean, when they invented the euro and stuff like that, it wasn't. It dawned on me that it wasn't exactly like before. So you know.
so effectively the Wailers kind of fragmented to a point because there were several different members, you know, but they kind of carried on in different forms with Family Man predominantly at the head of it. So of course Wya was there for X amount of years still playing with them. Some of them dropped in, some of them dropped out, different fragmentations of the Wailers. And then then eventually he left the Wailers and came to England and has been residing here and just being a musician and just, you know, keeping a low profile until actually through my lawyer I needed a keyboard player one day, and I said to her, I need a keyboard, somebody to come in and just do some fills, and she said, why don't you use Wya? So I said, Wya? She said, yeah, Wya Lindo. I said, what, Wya Lindo's here? Because I assumed that half the world thought that Wya Lindo, some people actually thought Wya Lindo was dead. I mean, in Jamaica, some of the because he's played on most of the early Channel 1 stuff, the Studio 1 stuff.
Yeah, we've got to see them.
He's done a huge amount of work before Bob Marley and the Wailers. In fact, just tell us who you did play with in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Who you played with before Bob?
Before
Just
Bob.
name some of the artists and some of the groups you played with.
Oh, it was this old-time band called the Astronauts. And that was the most unknown generation.
No generation.
Yeah.
And
But,
what about artists who you've worked with or on their material?
Well, there was Peter Tosh as well. And yeah, Alan also was with Peter Tosh. And then I think that's when we got hooked up.
Okay, from that day, that's the
Yeah.
What other Jamaican artists did you work with?
Well, there's Dennis Brown and I don't want to say Ijaman Levi.
Marcel Griffiths?
Well, yeah, in a way, Marcel.
I mean, I could name quite a few.
Yeah,
He's been
but-
very modest there. Because
Yeah,
you've got,
big name artists, I wouldn't underrate them.
He also did a jazz section at Taj Mahal for quite a few years.
Oh, Taj, yeah. Well,
But,
we were going through something because we were like heartbroken over the breakup with Bonnie and Peter. You know, so everyone was kind of hurt until we heard like Restaurant Vibration. You know, we helped us to think more positive. You know, Restaurant Vibration was a big project. That's really.
Wya's legacy goes much deeper because he's a foundation musician in Jamaica, which means that a lot of the records you hear, I know how he plays now, so I can hear the bits he's played on. Some classic tunes you'd never believe. All the Bob Andy songbook, he played on all of that. Dennis Brown, Burning Spear, any Gregor, you know, whoever was in the scene at the time, because he was a session keyboard player at Studio One. Then of course he's going to be playing on a lot of different things, you know, session after session. So he's played on a lot of hit records basically before he even got with Bob.
Yeah, I appreciate
So you know, you can imagine. So then obviously Bob kind of picked his musicians very carefully. He didn't pick Earl Wya Lindo for no reason. Yeah.
So how old were you when you did your first recording session?
Oh, with Bob? On my own. When I was with Taj, I kind of experimented on myself. I did the song called Spiritual Warfare. Yeah. Yeah. I heard some people have it over here, and it did something away as well.
Was that the first recordings you ever did? The first recording ever, or was that later down in your career?
That was kind of an experiment, as I said. It was first in a while. Because I didn't do systems that much in America. I was in California or something like that. That album was really, not album, just that project was kind of very interesting to me because I had to play all instruments myself.
Really?
Yeah,
What instruments did you play?
drum, bass,
Drums,
and that's it mostly. And the rest of it was the keyboards.
Was bass the first instrument you picked up?
Yeah, bass. I got picked up.
What age were you then?
Yeah, because there was competition in learning how to play from school days. Yeah.
How old were you then, Wya?
I was 18 or something.
How long did you have to learn how to play for the competition?
Well, we had a in-house competition, in high school is between houses, different houses, and so it was very competitive trying to play like keyboards because everyone's called on and trying to learn themselves.
Yeah.
So someone started that try the bass, and I picked up on that. I got over from playing bass, and the crowd raved for it, everything, and even went back to he had me a bass and said try playing on the bass. I picked up on it. Song called So Just Say. That's me playing there.